Hey guys, and welcome to another Miniature Adventures review. Glad to see you all. Sorry it's been a little while, it's been a bit crazy. So, we've got a brand new card game to show you today. So, Zombie Fluxx. Now, if you've played the original Fluxx games, not much has changed. It's just had zombies. If you haven't, I'll try and run through the basic rules, but this isn't going to be an in-depth kind of rule thing. I may do one of those later because this is such a great game. So basically, the whole point is you have cards, you have goals you have to achieve via cards. Let's see if it'll zoom in a little bit. Goals you achieve, creepers, kind of add like boundaries to those goals. Basically you can't win if you have creepers. Keepers are things you use to complete those goals, so and then from there you have different rule cards. One may say you have to draw 5 cards. One may say you can only draw 2. You may have to play all your cards, or you may have to draw 3, play 2, things like that. But you'll see the kind of thing that I mean. So let's just take a look. So as I say, a bit far out, we're going a bit crazy. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look. So this one is zombie themed. And basically it's, as I say, exactly the same as the other ones, just it kind of adds a bit of a zombie theme to it. So here we go. Here's the kind of new rules. Sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to kind of do the best we can. It's a bit crazy with everything. The main studio is a bit of a mess, so I'm having to do this in the living room. So here you can go. You can see the new rules. Eradication bonus. If the total number of zombies on the table changes from some to none, all players draw 1 extra card. There's some actions that you can do. It's all keeping in the theme. So you got gasoline. You need the gasoline to use the chainsaw. So you'll see. And then, as I say, we have kind of like zombie cards. Now, the kind of artwork on this is quite funny. Also, kind of semi-serious. It's not really a cartoony game, but you know, it's a kind of just a zombie-themed card game. It's definitely it can definitely become a very complicated game. It says that it's 2 to, I think it's like 2 to 6 players. Yeah, here we go. 2 to 6 players, age 8 and up, 10 to 40 minutes. That's about right. You can complete the game in 10 minutes. Other times I've known it to kind of take a lot longer than that. Here we go. We got some actions. Here's some keepers. You see a good friend. And you basically, just to do a quick one, here we go. New rules. Hand limit 3. Dead friends. Zombies ain't bad. To play this card, play it face up in the center. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say if you haven't really played the actual Fluxx game itself. The rules are quite comprehensive. I mean, 2 of these big pages. Let me see if I can zoom out to show you. 2 of these big kind of pages. Yeah, I mean, it's a good game to play. I've played it with the kids, and they like it. You know, and as I say, these sets can be played with all the other card sets available. I think there's like a Doctor Who one. The game itself, I'd give it probably an 8 or 9 out of 10. It's definitely a very quick one to play. It definitely has a lot of variety in gameplay. No 2 games are the same. Replayability is definitely a plus on this. Just the only thing is that it can get a little complicated, and it can get a little kind of crazy when you're playing it. Now, as I say, there are multiple sets. I think this retails for about 10 to 20 bucks. Not too sure what that is in pounds. As I say, it can be used in most of the other Fluxx games, and it is a very fast and and quick-paced games sometimes. Other times it can be a bit slow, especially when you're trying to think what cards you want to use. But on the whole, it's not bad. And this, as I say, this review isn't going to be very long because it isn't a very big game. It's it's literally just a case of going via the rules. So you get a nice little cool handy booklet which kind of shows you, I think you can see something. So you can get Wizard of Oz, Cthulhu, a Star Trek based one, Monty Python, Holiday. So yeah, and I mean they do all sorts of other games. So yeah, I mean I'd give this 7 or an 8 out of 10. Definitely wouldn't try and play with anyone younger than 8. It can get very complicated. But that is Zombie Fluxx. Sorry, it may seem a bit of a lackluster review. It's one of those games that I wanted to review, but there's just not a lot of meat to the game unless you have some of the expansions. So that's all of us from Miniature Adventures. I hope you enjoyed the review. We do have Patreon, and we do have Hollandale Hobby Store for all your Miniature Adventures merchandise. Maybe considering one of those two just to help kind of the channel. We do have PayPal, so we can accept kind of donations, and we would like to kind of build the studio, get some more lighting. And once we've got better lighting, we're definitely going to be doing some battle reports. So that's all of us. Keep on hunting those brains, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.